It is a mega BJP campaign blitz in battleground Bengal. Top BJP bigwigs are set to storm Mamata Banerjee's bastion today. Union Home Minister Amit Shah and BJP President JP Nadda are going to be holding mega roadshows in the state. Shah is going to be addressing a rally at Gosaba in South 24 Parganas district. Later, he's going to be leading a mega roadshow in Medinipur at about 3 p.m. His campaign blitz is coming days after he unveiled the BJP Sonar Bangla Sankalp Patra. Meanwhile, JP Nadda is going to be leading a roadshow in Ghatal near Paschimi Medinipur at 3:20 p.m. UP Chief Minister Yogi is going to be campaigning in Assam and address 3 rallies.
मैं आपको कहने आया ममता जी भतीजे को सीएम बनाना चाहते हैं। भतीजे को जानते हैं ना, जानते हैं नहीं जानते हैं? और मोदी जी सोनार बांग्ला बनाना चाहते हैं। बंगाल में 10 साल से तृणमूल कांग्रेस की सरकार ने बंगाल को पाताल तक नीचे ले जाने का काम किया है। हर चीज में भ्रष्टाचार, हर चीज में टोलबाजी।
10 करोड़ बंगाली लोगों का भविष्य आपको नहीं दिखाई पड़ता है। ये करोड़ों युवाओं का भविष्य आपको नहीं दिखाई पड़ता है। आपकी नजर में अपना भतीजा है, कब इसको मुख्यमंत्री बना दे, कब इसको मुख्यमंत्री बना दे। अब ये तय नहीं हो रहा कि चोट कैसे आई, जांच चल रही है। तृणमूल और कांग्रेस वाले कहते हैं कि बड़ा षड्यंत्र हो गया और चोट करा दी। चुनाव आयोग कहता है हमला नहीं हुआ है, हादसा हुआ है। भगवान जाने सच कौन है।
Battleground Bengal continues to simmer days before phase 1 of the polling. BJP TMC workers clashed in East Midnapur district of Bengal. The violence broke out after BJP workers allegedly blocked the road where the TMC candidate was taking a procession out. The police and central forces resorted to lathi charge to disperse the protesters. Meanwhile, the ECT is going to be visiting Bengal to review law and order situation as well as the preparations. Chief Election Commissioner Sunil Arora and other poll panel commissioners are going to be visiting the state. The entire commission team is going to be present for 3 days in 2 states to monitor election preparedness. Effort is to ensure free and fair polling. With merely only days left for the assembly elections on 6th of April, Congress in Kerala is hit by a wave of resignations. The recent addition to the list is Kerala Congress Vice President K.C. Rosakutti, who resigned from party on Monday. Former MLA and chairperson of Kerala Women's Commission, Rosakutti was unhappy with the present developments in the party. She joins the string of resignations from Kerala Congress's Women Wing President Latika Subhash to Kerala Pradesh Congress Committee Secretary Ramani Nair. Earlier this month, senior leader P.C. Chakku resigned from the party and joined the NCP.
ഞാനിപ്പോഴേ വളരെയേറെ ആലോചിച്ചതിന് ശേഷം എടുത്തൊരു തീരുമാനമാണ്. ഞാൻ KPCCയുടെ വൈസ് പ്രസിഡൻ്റാണ്. അപ്പോൾ KPCCയുടെ വൈസ് പ്രസിഡൻ്റ് ആയിരുന്നുകൊണ്ട് ആത്മാർത്ഥമായിട്ട് പ്രവർത്തിക്കാൻ എനിക്ക് മാനസികമായി സാധിക്കുന്നില്ല. അതുപോലെ തന്നെ ഞാൻ AICC മെമ്പറാണ്. അപ്പോഴേ എൻ്റെ ആ KPCC വൈസ് പ്രസിഡൻ്റ് സ്ഥാനവും AICC മെമ്പർ സ്ഥാനവും അതോടൊപ്പം തന്നെ കോൺഗ്രസിൻ്റെ പ്രാഥമിക അംഗത്തിൽ നിന്നും ഞാൻ രാജിവെക്കുകയാണ്.
With merely only days left for assembly elections on 6th of April, Congress in Kerala is now hit by a wave of resignations. The recent addition to the list is Congress Vice President K.C. Rosakutti, who resigned from the party on Monday. Former MLA and chairperson of Kerala Women's Commission, Rosakutti was unhappy about the present developments in the party. She joins a string of resignations from Kerala Congress's Women Wing President Latika Subhash to Kerala Pradesh Congress Committee Secretary Ramani Nair. Earlier this month, senior leader P.C. Chakku resigned from the party and joined the NCP. But now we're talking about the BJP releasing Tamil Nadu manifesto as well. We'll get you the latest as far as their promises are concerned. Their promises include creating 50 lakh new jobs, 6,000 rupees assistance for fishermen annually. That's the other big promise that has been made by the BJP. The BJP is vowing to bring anti-conversion law as well, and we'll get you the entire manifesto. Cow slaughter prevention is also in the manifesto. This is a big one, and you perhaps may see politicking on the back of this. The BJP has released the Tamil Nadu manifesto.
Okay. Money. Okay.
Tamil Nadu CM EPS campaigning in Polur, with a sea of supporters thronging his vehicle. The massive crowd on Sunday without any social distancing, masks or COVID-appropriate behavior. Zero social distancing at Stalin's massive yatra in Tirupur. Crowds thronging poll rallies in huge numbers amid the mega COVID surge. Zero social distancing at Mamta's Padyatras in Bengal. Zero social distancing at the BJP president's campaign events in Bengal. And even in Assam, this enormous crowd for BJP leader Himanta Biswa Sharma. No social distancing, hardly any mask, and zero apparent care for a pandemic that has just begun to surge again in the country. Take a closer look at these hair-raising images. You can easily tell that arm's length distance, masks and basic COVID protocols have been thrown to the wind.
স্বনিধি যোজনার সুবিধা যত দ্রুত সম্ভব পাইয়ে দেওয়া হবে।
All this at a time when India is fighting to ensure a second wave doesn't overwhelm the country. With elections in 5 states, the priority is resoundingly crowds over COVID. Doctors and healthcare experts have once again warned against this spectacular letting down of guard. While the fight for votes is an overpowering draw, experts are still perplexed about how last year's Bihar election crowds, with zero distancing and masks, didn't lead to a huge explosion of COVID cases. But experts believe that is no excuse. With the teeth of a second wave digging in, and with testing numbers in states like Bengal still uncertain, the room for error and complacency have never been lower. Bureau Report, India Today.
As BJP mounts heat on Home Minister Anil Deshmukh over Hafta Gate controversy, yet another embarrassment coming in for Mahavikas Aghadi government. NCP Chief Sharad Pawar has been forced to backtrack from his previous statement on Anil Deshmukh being in hospital from 15th of February to 27th. Pawar had made this claim while countering Parambir's charge of Deshmukh meeting Vaze in Feb. BJP shared a video of Deshmukh holding a presser on 15th of February, thrashing the claim made by Sharad Pawar. Soon after BJP's video rebuttal, Pawar had to make a U-turn, saying that he was in home quarantine during that particular period.
Former Mumbai Police Commissioner Parambir Singh's bombshell letter has landed at the Supreme Court's door. Even as the Uddhav Thackeray government stands firmly with State Home Minister Anil Deshmukh, the shunted DOP Corp has fired a second salvo. Parambir Singh has filed a petition in the DOP Court seeking a CBI probe into his charges against Anil Deshmukh. The DOP Corp has also sought CCTV footage from the Home Minister's residence in Mumbai. NCP Chief Sharad Pawar has hit out at Parambir Singh, calling him a liar.
So while he was waiting up to second week of March for the whole month, this is important issue. It was his duty, at least he should say something in writing, but that is not done. he has disclosed all these things when he was about to transfer and he transfers.
Parambir Singh, in his letter to Chief Minister Udhav last week, claimed Sachin Vaze had met Anil Deshmukh at his residence in February, where he was allegedly asked to raise 100 crore rupees per month for the minister. The NCP has rejected the charge.
मला कोविड झाल्यामुळे मी नागपूरच्या अलेक्सिस हॉस्पिटलला 5 फेब्रुवारी ते 15 फेब्रुवारीच्या दरम्यान त्या हॉस्पिटलमध्ये ॲडमिट होतो. 15 फरवरीला माझा त्या हॉस्पिटलमधून डिस्चार्ज झाला.
From 5th February to 15th February, Mr. Deshmukh was admitted in the hospital because of the corona.
BJP leaders have questioned these claims. They've tweeted a video of Deshmukh holding a press conference on February the 15th. The NCP chief evaded queries by India Today on the video. Meanwhile, the hospital has confirmed Deshmukh was admitted there for COVID treatment.
5 फेब्रुवारी 2021 रोजी आपले माननीय गृहमंत्री श्री अनिल देशमुख हे आपल्याकडे कोविड इन्फेक्शनमुळे ॲडमिट झाले होते. आमच्या टीम ऑफ डॉक्टर्सनी त्यांची पूर्णपणे काळजी घेतली आणि सगळी ट्रीटमेंट केली आणि त्यांच्या प्रकृतीत सुधार झाल्याप्रमाणे त्यांना 15 फेब्रुवारी 2021च्या दुपारी डिस्चार्ज दिला.
The scandal has echoed in Parliament as well.
अगर इस तरीके से देश में खंडनी वसूली का चक्कर शुरू हुआ तो पूरे देश में ये चीजों को फॉलो किया जाएगा. अगर सिर्फ मुंबई से 100 करोड़ वसूली अगर महीने की होती होगी तो पूरे महाराष्ट्र से प्रारंभ कीजिए.
Parambir Singh has put the Mahavikas Aghadi government in a spot by moving the Supreme Court. The big question now is how long will the Shiv Sena and NCP stand by Deshmukh and whether the Uddhav Thackeray government itself can survive the scandal. With camera person Vaibhav Kangutkar, Kamlesh Sutar in Mumbai for India Today.
Time now for our special COVID segment, the good, the bad and the ugly. Here's a complete report.
Here is the good news of the day when it comes to the vaccination drive in the country. Covishield's dosing regimen has been changed. Earlier, the vaccine was given, the second dose at least, in the gap of 28 days. Now that gap has been increased up to 8 weeks. Experts hail this move. The Government of India says that this way the vaccine is giving more protection, is what at least 2 vaccine panels in the country has found. Scientific evidence from outside India also suggests the same for AstraZeneca vaccine, which of course is known as the Covishield vaccine here in India. By doing this, the government has also tried to address another problem of downturn in supplies. By giving these doses at least 8 weeks apart, at least the first doses will be given to more number of people in the country, hence improving vaccination coverage. Here is the bad news of the day when it comes to the COVID-19 pandemic. Delhi is seeing an upsurge in cases, close to 900 cases. Maharashtra, of course, close to report close to 25,000 new cases. Karnataka is seeing a surge. Punjab too is seeing a surge in cases. Deaths in Punjab reported in the last 24 hours is 58. Delhi too has seen an increase in deaths. In the last 24 hours, it has seen 7 deaths as opposed to just 1 or 2 deaths reported a few days ago. Maharashtra, of course, is seeing 58 deaths. Here is the ugly news of the day when it comes to the COVID-19 pandemic. Whichever event that you look at in the country, there are mass gatherings for religious reasons, there are political gatherings, there are election campaigns, or even political protests like the one organized by BJP state president right outside Anil Deshmukh's house in Maharashtra. There is a violation of COVID-appropriate behavior. People are not wearing masks, people are not following rules of social distancing, and experts say that this is what is going to lead to a further surge in infections in the country.
Hello everyone, this is Rahul Kamal here. Hope you enjoyed this video. For the latest news and analysis, like and subscribe the India Today YouTube channel and don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated.